Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. On the 6th, the Russian armed forces carried out 39 group strikes with air and ground-based high-precision weapons, as well as drone kamikazes on Ukrainian energy industry facilities, military-industrial complex enterprises, air defense systems, armories, tanks, Ukrainian armed forces, and foreign mercenaries. The strikes were carried out in response to Kyiv's attempts to attack Russian fuel and energy complex facilities. The target of the attack was achieved, and almost all NATO weapons equipment was destroyed by Russian forces. The Russian Defense Ministry reported. On the Avdeevsky front, the advance of Russian forces is visible in all directions, in more places and in fewer places. The main battle took place in the Avdeevsky direction, with Russian paratroopers successfully destroying one of the American M1A Abrams tanks that was conducting operations, and the destruction of a Ukrainian armed forces Bat-2 engineering vehicle by a Lancet drone. In other directions, battles took place with varying degrees of success. In the Avdeevsky direction, the Vodyanoye region was liberated within a week. Advances are being made into the depths of the enemy defense, and more favorable positions are being occupied. Ukrainian troops counterattacked 39 times in the regions of Semenovka, Novgorodskoye, Berdychi, Tonenkoye, Umanskoye, and Pervomaiskoye. All counterattacks of Ukrainian troops were successfully thwarted by Russian troops. Total losses of the armed forces of Ukraine during the week in all directions. In terms of personnel, 3,555 killed and wounded for armored vehicles, 17 tanks, 30 armored vehicles, including armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles, 197 vehicles, for artillery, 135 field artillery guns, including self-propelled guns. 4 field ammunition depots were destroyed. 7 Ukrainian soldiers surrendered. In the latest developments, in the Kupiansk direction, the main battle took place in the Terna region. Russian troops managed to dramatically destroy Ukrainian troops, American M777 howitzers, and Ukrainian BMP-1s. There was an advance, but it was tactical. The Ministry of Defense did not report the entry of Russian armed forces into the outskirts of this settlement. Enemy counterattacks in the Sinkovka and Terny areas.
Выстрел!
In other developments, in Donetsk, advances were made in several areas at once. Russian troops advanced in the areas of Belogorovka, Kurdyumovka, Novomikhailovka, Kleshchevka, Spornoe, Andreevka, and Chasov Yar. 15 counterattacks of the Ukrainian armed forces were foiled, and Russian troops managed to destroy one of the militant armored vehicles of the Ukrainian armed forces. In the Yuzhno-Donetsk region, tactical positions along the front line in the Urozhainoye, Ugledar, and Malinovka regions have been improved over the past week. In the Kherson direction, there are practically no changes, the fighting on the Rabotino, Verbovoy line with very significant progress. Almost all the areas attacked by Russian troops in the past week have cost Ukrainian troops dearly. During the Donetsk operation, Russian troops successfully attacked Ukrainian army units in the Donetsk region, destroying about 175 enemy soldiers, 1 tank, 2 armored fighting vehicles, including 1 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, and 3 motor vehicles over the past day, and Russian troops managed to destroy 2 Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery systems, a Rapira anti-tank gun, and 2 Nota and Anklav electronic warfare stations. Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin believes that if Ukraine loses a full-scale war with Russia, Russia will be forced to fight against the entire North Atlantic Alliance. The Defense Secretary emphasized that the approval of additional funding for Kyiv is important to prevent a situation in the world where one country can change the borders of its neighbors and unlawfully take over their sovereign territory. Austin's statement at the U.S. House Armed Services Committee hearing. Thank you for watching this video.